camping in the forest, but a crazy guy tried to burn his tent. Watch what he does next. He was furious because he thinks the forest belongs to him, and he doesn't want anyone sleeping there. And it's not over. Wait until you see what he did after that.
I wanted to leave and I picked up a few things and started walking towards my car, but it completely ruined it.
Oh no. Oh no. Hey, please, I'm leaving.
So it turns out, the most dangerous animal in the forest isn't the bear, the wolf, or some lurking creature in the dark. It's still man, and this one didn't just roar, he brought fire. The old man completely lost it. He destroyed the guy's tent, tried to set it on fire, and when that wasn't enough, he went after his car, smashed the windows, tore through the doors, made sure he had no way to escape the forest. Apparently, he believed the entire woods belonged to him, and anyone who dared to sleep there was trespassing on his sacred territory. Luckily, our camper made it out in one piece. No scratches, just a destroyed tent, a wrecked car, and a story he'll never forget. The lesson? Never argue with someone who treats the forest like his living room, especially if his welcome gift is a can of gasoline. If you're still watching, congrats, you survived. Now hit subscribe before the guy in the woods does. Whitey's Fishing isn't just a channel, it's a full-on obsession. The guy lives and breathes fishing, and if you've seen any of his videos, you've probably wondered the same thing I did. How does he always pull in those monster fish? But this trip, it went off the rails. He was out rock fishing with a couple of friends when things suddenly got real. What started as a chill day on the rocks nearly turned deadly. That's why I'm sharing this, not for the views, but because it's something every new angler should see. It's a perfect example of how quickly things can go wrong, and what not to do when they do. Watch closely.
Oi, I don't reckon you're getting it. Oi, I'm putting on a... What's it called? Oi, don't! He's in the water, bro! Oi, Reed! Dude, just try to swim towards us, bro. Oi. Chuck us a pole. Oi, you just be on wave watch. Oi, hold that. Go, just climb yourself up. Oh! Oi. Dude. Oi, big one. You're gonna have to come up, dude. Try come up. Hold that. Oh, dude, you're gonna have to cut his... It's all good, don't worry about the rod. It's just... Here, hold this. Go, climb. Alright, try get a foot grip.
Just when it seemed like he was about to be rescued, the whole group found themselves in even deeper trouble.
Boy, go, start coming up. Oh, I got you. Sam, bro, dude, grab rod. Holy starts. Just don't panic. Oi, just come this way. Dude! Come up here. Oi, you're gonna need to come this way, man. Reed, come this way. Swim out here. Just swim out here, man. Sam, get ready. Just swim up. I reckon just try climb the rocks. Here you are, yeah. Go, go, go. Just start climbing, or you gotta swim this way. Or you just stay calm. Just stay calm, that's all you can do. Just stay calm. Or you start swimming in a bit. You can't. He's just getting. We can't jump in because if we jump in, we're all. Oh, yeah. This is. Go grab it. Go back. Huh? Go back. Go, get good footing. Just hold on to this and let it ground you. Let it ground you. Go stand on that. Stand on that. Go. Oi, dude. Just go stand. Have a quick, have a climb. Holy. Get up. Holy. Come here, brother.
That right there, those are the kind of friends everyone hopes to have, willing to put themselves in danger just to help someone else. And let's be honest, not many would go that far. At one point, one of them almost got dragged into the water himself. This video really puts into perspective how risky it is to stand near powerful waves. People underestimate it all the time, but when that water comes crashing in, it doesn't care where you're standing. The impact hits way harder than you'd think. Thankfully, they managed to get their friend out just in time. He was pretty banged up, cuts, bruises, but he made it out alive, and that's what matters most. What caught me off guard was how fit the guy was. Even after everything, he managed to swim back through all that pain. That's adrenaline at work, our body's natural way of saying, not today. Too bad we can't switch it on whenever we want, right? Anyway, I'd love to hear what you think. Have you ever found yourself in a situation like this? Drop your story in the comments. And while you're there, take a second to check if you're subscribed. If not, and you're into this kind of content, hit that button. It's free, and you can always change your mind later. On June 20th, 2014, the man behind the YouTube channel Slab Dog took his kids out for what was supposed to be a normal camping trip at Hummel Park in Omaha, Nebraska. The day felt almost perfect. Laughter in the trees, a campfire crackling in the background, and that comforting silence only the woods can offer. But as night fell, something changed, and whatever peace they had, it didn't last long.
Come on. What is what? Candles?
While walking near the edge of the forest with a group of kids, they noticed something strange, faint candlelight flickering in the distance. Curiosity got the best of them, so they went to check it out. What they found looked like it had been set up on purpose. A blood-soaked t-shirt, laid out neatly on the forest floor, surrounded by a perfect circle of lit candles. But that wasn't the disturbing part. Just a few steps away, behind a tree, stood a figure in a robe, silent, still, watching.
Guys, come here. Guys, check it out. Come here. Come down here with me right now. Guys, seriously. Guys, come here now. Come here with me. We're gonna follow this trail. Hold on, look where the trail. Come here now. Come here with me right now. Come here. There's a blood trail and a t-shirt. There's a bloody t-shirt. Whoa, wait a minute.
There's no behind the tree.
Where? Where?
Right there.
Where?
Behind the tree.
What tree?
That one.
Which one?
That one.
Where?
Right there. Yeah.
Which one? This one here?
What do you think we're talking about? There he is. Yeah, go over there.
Where?
Oh yeah. This is a prank, I know that.
Go! I just saw him. Go! Don't fall. Don't fall up the stairs. Oh, shit. Get your flashlight. Hurry. He had a white face.
Panic erupted. You can hear it in the father's voice, shaking, urgent, telling everyone to run. They took off toward the campground and reported what they saw, but no one had answers. No one could explain it. As they fled the park in their car, thinking they were safe, something else stepped into view. Another figure, right in the middle of the road, blocking their way, holding something in their hand. No one knows what it was. All they knew was they barely got away. Again.
Oh my God. You weren't kidding.
You did this one.
No.
The footage went up with no explanation, no answers, just a silent video slowly fading into the depths of the internet. Some viewers doubted its authenticity. Was it staged? A setup? But others pointed to the genuine fear in the father's voice, the confusion and alarm in the kids' reactions. Feelings too real to fake. Years later, the video still sparks questions, not just about what they saw, but about the place itself. What is it about this park that feels so unsettling? Why would anyone choose to camp there with their family, knowing something lurking in the shadows? Maybe the real horror isn't what's out there waiting in the dark. Maybe it's the choices we make to step right into it. September 25th, 2023. Deep inside the harsh, unforgiving swamps of southern Florida, what started as a routine filming day soon turned into a fight for survival. Forrest Gallant, a daring wildlife biologist and adventurer known for taking on the planet's most dangerous wild places, was out with his crew. They were knee-deep in murky swamp water, testing Garmin gear, when distant thunder rumbled, a subtle warning that things were about to go sideways.
I have my InReach here, which is a device that I use to stay in contact when I'm out of cell phone service. And we head out, we're getting some great shots. It's a beautiful day, water's clear, we've got these cypress knees all around, things are going great. And we're getting a lot of great content. Towards the end of the day, we come up on the last thing we need to do, and the rain started to roll in. There's a little bit of thunder in the distance, but you know, the weather's not that bad. It's Florida, it rains here, there's lightning and thunder all the time. And I'm like, all right guys, we got one more thing we gotta do. We literally actually turned the car around and had the car come back. And I was like, one more thing we gotta do.
Ignoring the cautious warnings from a local crew member, Forrest stood his ground, knee-deep in the swamp, confidently showcasing the GPS and emergency comms. Then, without warning, a jagged lightning strike hit the water just feet behind him. In an instant, an intense electric shock surged through Forrest's body, starting at his legs, blasting up his chest and crackling all the way to his mouth. The swamp, once a quiet backdrop, suddenly turned into a deadly electric trap. Disoriented and gasping, Forrest scrambled from the water, trying to make sense of the shocking ordeal.
All right, so honest gear review time. When I'm out here in a place like this, in a remote swamp where the thunder's cracking off and there's alligators cruising around, there's a couple things that I absolutely cannot live with.
Even Mitch, one of Forrest's crew members who only had a single foot in the water, wasn't spared. He felt it too, a sudden jolt straight to the chest, followed by a sharp, metallic taste in his mouth, the same taste Forrest had just described. Both men were left rattled, stunned, their bodies buzzing with aftershocks they couldn't quite explain. There was muscle soreness, a strange mental fog, and that awful taste of metal that lingered no matter how much water they drank. No gum, no protein shake could make it go away.
I used to carry a big, bulky handheld one, and I got hit. I felt it, yeah. I got hit. That hurt. Yeah, it just hurt.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
So I wade out into the water, you know, I'm like knee, thigh deep, start talking about this great watch and this cool InReach Mini 2, and you hear the thunder like boom, and just out of nowhere, boom, like crazy thunder hits, this massive flash, and I don't see anything because I'm facing the camera just like this, but I just feel like my legs seize up and my butt, and I'm literally paralyzed for just a fraction of a second before trying to scramble up the bank out of the water. And I realized only on reviewing the footage that I just had a lightning bolt hit 15 feet behind me that through the superconductive water has just gone shooting up my legs, into my waist, into my heart, and into my mouth, actually. And Mitch, you were in the water as well, right? Yeah, Mitch had, I think, just 1 foot in the water, is that right? Just 1 foot in the water, and even he got knocked, you got knocked onto your ass, didn't you?
No, that was me just sort of reacting to
Gotcha.
what happened, but I definitely felt it.
When they reviewed the footage later, the reality hit hard. They hadn't just had a close call, they'd nearly walked into death. The lightning bolt had struck just feet away. Had it hit directly, this story would have ended very differently. But maybe the scariest part, this didn't happen in some remote jungle on the other side of the planet. This was Florida. As one commenter put it, unbelievably lucky. So glad you guys are okay. Because this wasn't just a brush with danger. It felt more like a warning. Even the most experienced explorers can't outrun nature when it decides to strike. Brant's one of those YouTubers who just gets it when it comes to fishing content. His videos are always sharp, fun to watch, and packed with action. In this episode, he heads out to a quiet pond with his buddy Ron, the guy who set the whole thing up. Ron's fished there before and swears it's home to some monster bass. He's even got full permission to be there whenever. But what they ended up running into that day, yeah, fishing was the last thing on their minds after that.
We are all White Castled out. We're headed right now to apparently a big trophy bass lake.
That's what I'm told.
But we're headed right now. I expect at least a 7-pounder.
I hope so. My PB bass is only 2 pounds, so anything over that, and I'm thrilled.
All right, let's go rock and roll. So this is lake number 1 right here, folks. Oh, good gosh, there's fish already taking off from the bank right there. Now, this is supposedly a trophy bass lake. There's 2 different lakes we get to fish. We're going to start right here and just see what happens, and then we're going to go over the hill right there to the next one, and hey, I'm wasting time.
Right after they arrived, Brant tossed out his first line. Barely a second passed before he got a bite. Just like that, he reeled in his first fish. It felt like they were in for an easy, action-packed day, but things were about to take a turn.
Cast. And he's not a big one. He's not a big one. Ron's yelling at me. Ron's tangled up there, and I'm like trying to get him to come down here and fish. That's a little guy.
But as they started making their way around the pond, that's when they stumbled onto something they weren't expecting.
What are you doing out there? What's going on out there?
Guys, there's somebody yelling at us from that house up there. We have permission to be here.
Hey, you don't have no permission to be here?
Ron, dude, this guy's literally yelling at me for fishing here. Dude, we're with Ron.
We're with Ron.
Gary, it's me. Stop. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Gary,
What in the world?
dude, calm down.
What are you doing, man?
Hey, Ron.
I didn't know it was you. We've been having some problems out here with people coming out here.
We're not here to hurt nobody. We're just trying to scare people off. We've had stuff missing around here.
I totally understand that. I'm more mad at Ron because Ron said he had permission.
I do have permission.
Yeah.
Did you not know I was in town? Or
I didn't know. You usually call me before you come.
All right, cool, man. What's your name?
Gary.
Gary. All right,
sir.
Gary. Listen, I've owned land. I've owned property. I understand. I completely understand. But I'm like a little freaked out right now.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, Ron's got permission all the time. As long as you know.
I don't even know if I can fish in here anymore, dude. I have never had anything like that happen to me in my entire life, especially when you actually have permission to fish somewhere. And I get it, but holy cow, dude.
How are you so calm?
I'm not like necessarily calm, but it's just like I get it. I understand. Like if I own land like this and people were trying to steal and stuff, I would probably be a little like.
This is why it's so important to always give someone a heads up before you go fishing, especially if you're on private land. Even if you have permission, the landowner usually expects a quick call or message before you show up. Thankfully, in this case, they were friends, so it wasn't an issue. Honestly, I doubt the owner would have caused any real problems even without the notice. But that's not always the case. In some situations, things can escalate fast. You could end up in serious trouble even if you're technically allowed to be there. So bottom line, always let someone know your plans when you're fishing on private property. It's just not worth walking into unnecessary trouble. In this chilling clip, the YouTube channel Exploring With Me follows Marlo C. on a solo wild camping trip deep in the woods. The day starts off pretty normal. Marlo battles through damp, sticky weather after a stormy afternoon and gets her camp set up. Despite the soggy conditions, she's in good spirits. As night falls, Marlo whips up a simple meal and chats casually about her gear, favorite camping habits, and cracks a few light jokes. But just when things seem calm, something unexpected begins to unfold.
The air smells fresh. It's not stifling hot or anything. The reason I have a sweatshirt on is because it's cool, but it's raw, you know, and just because of the humidity and stuff, I have it on. Let's get back to the tent. Some taters. Hello, and welcome back to Taters in a Tent. Who doesn't love good mashed potatoes? Nice and creamy. Should have brought some pepper, but you know, what are you gonna do? Mashed potatoes. I know, it's exciting, isn't it? Wonder if we're gonna get more rain. Let me just show you what the sleep system is, I guess, if you want to call it a system, while we still have some daylight. Okay, Trekology pillow, camping quilt by Hot Cocoa, Nemo tensor, 25 by 72, foil mat. So that's what we got going on.
Around 11 p.m., Marlo gets ready to sleep, setting up her lightweight sleeping gear. The air is cold and damp, making the night feel raw and uneasy. She turns off her lights, expecting a quiet night. But soon, a strange feeling settles in, the sense that she's being watched. Then, from somewhere in the dark, she hears a footstep crunching softly on the forest floor. Marlo stops and wonders if it's just her imagination or something more real. Despite her years of camping alone, never once leaving early, this time she seriously considers packing up and calling it a night.
What's that? I thought I heard like footsteps or something. I've had an uneasy feeling all night. Hello? You ever get that uneasy feeling and you don't know why? I mean, I feel like I'm in like a safe area, but I don't know. I don't know, maybe we should just take a walk or something and check it out. I've never bailed on a camp. I mean, it's crossing my mind, but I've never bailed on a camp, whether it was a regular camp, a stealth camp, or a wild camp, so.
Marlo steps outside to check things out. The rain has stopped, but the air feels heavy, like the silence itself is suffocating. It's that kind of stillness where you can practically hear your own heartbeat, and she even points it out to the camera. There's no clear sign of anyone or anything, but the feeling of being watched grows stronger. Marlo says it's not the usual forest noises or normal animal presence. This feels different, smarter, more threatening. Staying the night suddenly feels impossible. After a long moment, the choice is clear. It's time to pack up and get out.
Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know, you know. I've never bailed a camp. Sorry, I'm just like wiping my face. I've never bailed a camp, but I've just got that like negative energy feel or vibe or whatever it is, and I could have sworn I heard like a crunch of a footstep or it's definitely something that you feel like deep in the pit of your stomach. I wonder if you can almost hear my heartbeat. Listen. I don't know if you could even hear that. I don't know why I did that, but my heart is just beating out of my chest. So I'm gonna keep on walking, guys. And I will see you when I get back to the car. Oh, this sucks.
In a rare moment for the channel, Marlo starts breaking down the tent right in the middle of the night. The camera wasn't recording during the teardown, but she explains what happened afterward. There's a brief instant where she thinks she catches a pair of glowing eyes just beyond the campsite. It might have been an animal, but after hearing footsteps earlier and feeling watched all along, there's no way to just brush it off. When something feels off, whether it's a real danger or just your mind playing tricks, it's always smarter to get out. What do you think about this whole encounter? Drop your thoughts below. And hey, if you're enjoying the video, a like and subscribe would really mean a lot. Thanks for watching, and stay safe. You never know where those whispers in the dark might come from.